This is Leetcode Day 21 grind. This is the series of video where I try to find an Leetcode easy problem to solve, algorithm question to solve within 15 minutes. If I can't solve within 15 minutes, then I'm going to try to look at the solution. And if I can't figure it out from the solution, then I'm probably going to give up and quit Leetcode forever. I feel like the more I talk, the more less sense I make. Oh, grammar's bad. Okay, unique email address. Let's look at the example first, and then we're going to look at the description. Email, test, blah, 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 blah. So explanation, test, and this are actually receive. Receive email. Receive email. What? Email, test.email, email, A.Leetcode, B.Leetcode. Okay, this is all distinct, so that means it's different. Explanation, test email at leetcode.com. Test email, Alex. Test email, Bob. Code.com. Actually receive email. Test email, David Lee. Okay, this makes absolutely no sense. Let's look at the description. Every valid email consists of a local name, a domain name, separated by an @ sign, beside lowercase character. The email may contain one or more dot or pluses. For example, Alice at leetcode.com. Alice is a local name. Leetcode.com is a domain name. If you add a period between some character in the local name of a part of the email address, mail sent there will be forwarded to the same email address without the dot in the local name. Note that this rule does not apply to domain names. Okay. For example, alice.co is and Alice account follow the same email address. So this is the same email address. Cool. If you put a plus in the local name, everything after the plus sign will be ignored. This allows certain emails to be filtered. But a plus after the email, test email, will be ignored. This allows certain email to be filtered. Note that this rule does not apply to domain name. For example, m.plus name at email.com will be forwarded to my email.com. If possible, to use both of these email at the same time. Okay, so it looked like we were only concerned with the domain name, with the local name, not the domain name. So if it's a dot, then remove the dot. If it's a plus, then remove everything after the name, the plus, up to the @ sign. Okay. Return where you want to return the number of different address that actually receive email. Okay, so this is pretty easy. I'm gonna filter all this email out with the dots, and then put it inside of a set. And then in the end, I'm going to return the set size, the length of the set. So m dot y plus. So remove the dot. It's gonna be a string, right? M. If it's an M, put an M in there. If it's a dot, don't put that character in there. If it's a Y, that's not a dot, put that in there. If it's a plus, then we're gonna skip until we see an @ sign. So we're gonna have two pointer here, right? Um, one pointer is gonna point. We're gonna actually no. Yeah, it's gonna be a while loop. So we're gonna have a left pointer here, right? We're gonna have a left pointer here. We're gonna increment the left pointer. It's a dot right here. Boop, that's not the right one. Remove that. Okay, now we're gonna keep forward. Oh, there's a plus sign. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, so we found a plus sign. We're gonna keep going forward until we're going to go inside of in a while loop until we get to this @ sign, right? It's @ sign, and then we're going to put the left pointer where previous actually. So when we find this @ sign, right? When we find this @ sign, we're going to set the left pointer to the one before that, which is an we're going to set left equal to this, and we're going to break out that while loop. And then we're going to keep continue and add the rest of this character to it. So yeah, so we're going to make a new function called def filter email, and we're going to pass in an email. And what is that going to do? We're going to have a left pointer here. It's going to be equal to 0 initially, right? While left is less than email dot length. Actually, why don't we just length here equal to email length of email, length of email. While left is less than email length. And then we're going to increment the left pointer no matter what. No, 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 no. We only want to, if email at L not equal to a dot, not equal to a dot. If email not equal to a dot, then add. No, no, no. We want to make sure that's a not is a plus first. If it's not equal to plus, if it's a plus, then we're going to skip it because we have to skip it anyway. What's it? Else if email at L not equal to a dot. If it's a dot, then skip it. Continue. Then L plus equal to 1 plus equal to 1, else res is going to be equal to this empty string. Else res plus equal to 1, res plus equal to L email at L, and then L plus equal to 1. Right? So if it's equal to a plus, we're going to do while. Actually, no, 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 no. We can omit this two case actually. We can just do if here. Because if we while email at L not equal to an @ sign, L plus equal to 1. So that means it's going to increment the pointer until we find the @ sign, then break out that pointer loop. And since we're doing this anyway, we can do this last thing here. So email, if it's equal to a dot, what we're going to do is that we're going to skip that character. So if it's equal to a dot, that means we're going to skip it. I mean, we're going to do, wait a minute. No, and then we're going to take res plus equal to email at L. We're going to add the rest of it in here, right? Because, and then we're going to break out of this. Right? And then we're going to return res from here. But if it's not equal to a plus sign, if email is a dot, then we're going to skip it. L plus equal to 1. No, no, no. If it continue. If email is a dot, then we're going to skip it to 1. Then we're going to skip it. But if we skip it, no, we can just continue. Because we're going to skip it no matter what at the bottom. Continue. And in the end, we're going to do L plus equal to 1. Yeah. So let's try it out. Let's go ahead and print out for each in emails, print self dot filter email, passing in each, and we got to pass in self in here for email. It emails. Run that sucker. Okay, so we have at leetcode.com, at leetcode.com, at.leetcode.com, and now we can append all of those to a set email set equal to set, right? And we can do email, let's just call this unique email. unique email, email dot add email, and then we can print out unique email, right? Uh, test.david, Alex, Bob, and David. Explanation 2. Kathy. There's no Kathy in here. Oh, wait a minute. Where's it at? There's a plus sign right here. It's not ignoring it. Unique email. Dot add. Oh, we have to do the filter. Self dot filter email. Oh my goodness. Self dot filter email. Let's just call this filter email equal to self dot filter email. Passing email. This can be redundant. If I just call this email, that's gonna override this, right? So I have to do that. Now we have to do print unique return the length of unique email. Run that sucker. Output 1, expect 3. So why is it doing that? So what I can do is I can print out unique. Not having autocomplete is bugging the crap out of me. At leetcode.com, it's skipping the first character. But the first character is not a plus. If email is not equal to a dot, oh, equal to a dot, then continue. Else, add it to the email. What? That's not right. I don't understand. It's adding everything after it, but it's not. If email.l is equal to a dot, then continue. Else, rest equal to plus equal to email. If email.l not equal to a, my God. Oh, and it's breaking it. If email.l equal to a plus sign, while email.l not equal to an at sign, l plus equal to 1, rest equal to email and continue. What's wrong? Hmm, where is my loop breaking? Let's go ahead and skip this block right here to diagnose to see where the while loop is breaking. Okay, so it looked like it's breaking right here. But we are incrementing the pointer no matter what, aren't we? None. And then we're going to return. Okay, so let's just do this again. I'm hoping to get like an A out of this. Yeah, C, B, A. Okay, so now if I put this back in here, what that's going to do. Oh, when I call continue in here, it doesn't do what I thought it would do. Okay, so what if I just skip this? What if I just say if this is not equal to a dot, rest.email plus equal to 1. And in the end, we can do that. Uh, because if it's equal to a dot, yeah, okay. Let me think through the logic again. Let's submit that and see what we got. Test Alex test email com dot return address .com. It skipped the dots here. Well, let's go to return res that email. Return res. Am I supposed to return out of it? But how come? Test email at leetcode.com. Test email at leetcode.com. I don't understand. At leetcode.com. Oh, hang on a minute. This condition doesn't have a plus, so it's never gotten here. If email, if we find the at sign, right? Hmm. So there's two parts to this. So what if we go until we find the at sign? What if we just go up until we find the at sign? Let's just make that easier. Let's go L, well, uh, email at L. We find a plus sign, then increment. Hmm. So why don't we just do, we'll break this up into three parts. Let's break this up into three parts. The first part is going to be from the local name, right? So if uh, email at L equal to a dot, then continue. Not equal to a dot, not equal to a dot, then continue. Not equal to a dot, then res plus equal to email at L. There, that's the first part. So if length or length equal to less than that, if it's equal to a dot, email at L not equal to a dot, then plus equal to continue. But if we find a plus sign, if email at L equal to an at sign, a plus sign, while email at L not equal to an at sign, continue. L plus equal to 1, and then break out, right? Break right after it. Break out this while loop. And then in the end, we can just return res plus equal to email at L and beyond, because we found the breakpoint. If it's not equal, well, L not equal to plus, increment it. If it's equal to a plus sign, then skip it until we find a plus sign and break out of it. If it's not equal to a dot, then rest dot append email, and then no matter what, we have to do L plus equal to 1 because we have to skip it no matter what. Run that sucker. Okay. Yes. Come to pap. Okay. Okay, let's just print out unique email. See what's inside. Submit. Test.email.com. It's missing a dot here. So we never got to the plus statement, but we never got to. Oh, what if it's equal to an at sign? So another if statement. if email is equal to a plus sign, or email at L equal to an at sign, or email is not equal to an at sign, else it's not, we're gonna have to break out this no matter what. So submit that. Break out this loop and add it to the email. Holy smoky, it's slow. Let's just remove the print statement to see what we have here. Yeah, beat me. I refuse to believe that my solution is slow. What the crap is that? 31 millisecond. Unique email gonna set for email in email. Email.split at. Basically what I'm doing. Local name equals to email.split at 0. Local name dot replace dot with an empty sign. Local name dot split plus with a equals 0. It will take the first split. Only take the first split if no plus. Oh, okay. So it's this will split it up into two parts. It will split it up into two parts. And then normalized email is equal to the entire email, local name, and domain name. And then we're gonna print it, and it gets added to the set again. So this is basically doing the same thing I'm doing, but I didn't know about the email.split function. So the split function will take, so it's gonna come up into the CD at sign, then it's gonna split the email into two parts, the local name and then the split name. It's gonna return an array, right? And then local name dot replace dot with an empty symbol. This is going to replace all the instant when you find a dot with an empty bracket. Local name dot split again. This is going to split the when it's find a plus sign, it's going to split into two part again. An array of the first name and the whatever before the plus sign and whatever after this plus sign. At 0, it's just going to get the first one, which is on the left side. And then now that we have local name and domain name, we're going to combine both of them into a giant string. I'm not sure why it's using an F string. Oh, because there's an F sign here. Okay, so using F string to format the formatted string to put everything inside of it again, and then add everything into inside of the unique email and return the length of unique email. So that entire chunk of code is basically what I'm doing here. The filter email option, which does it more. Man, yeah, I could have done it that way much better, but that'll work too. Anyways, guys, have a good day. Goodbye. That was kind of slow.